Michael Scott once said, "I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious." I am a little stitious, but you may be wondering what I mean by that, and it's actually fairly simple. See, when I was 7 years old, I laid out some ground rules for my life. It all started with a brownie sundae. After getting a class high score of 40 on the pacer, it was another fantastic day in the first grade. When I arrived home, my mom came up to me and said, "Raghav, look." Imagine that voice but 3 octaves higher. "Raghav, look, I got your favorite, a stolen brownie sundae from Andy's frozen custard." I mean, I'm lactose intolerant now, but I was very tolerant then. Life couldn't be any better. So I opened the lid to the sundae, and there I saw vanilla custard. I mean, how does one mistake a stolen brownie sundae for a plain vanilla custard? I get why they call it the stolen brownie sundae, because someone really stole the brownie and just gave me a simple sundae. Being the dramatic child I was, I threw a tantrum. And at the end of it, I asked my mom, "Mom, why does something bad have to happen every time something good happens to me?" Well, that was philosophical for a 7-year-old. But that was also the day that I realized maybe I don't pull the strings. And so for the next 6 years, everything just made sense. I'd win a Taekwondo tournament, then I'd scrape my knee. I'd lose my favorite Batman underwear, then I'd get a 10-kill victory royale in Fortnite. I'd get an A on a test and the Bears would lose. But if I'd fail a test, the Bears would still lose. Yeah, that one never made much sense to me. But that was my life. Just a back and forth battle of the good and the bad. It felt like I could brace myself for impact. I was immortal. But what I was too young to realize is what true loss meant. It meant that something was gone forever and no amount of joy could reciprocate the pain that I felt in that moment. I still remember the last time I saw my best friend. The soul gone from his eyes, every memory I spent with him just racing through my mind. Now here he was, Ozzy, my dog. I went home later that day with one feeling, uncertainty. Will I ever learn to love something or someone ever again? Is love even worth it? It seems like it always just ends in heartbreak. So why is life even worth it? Why do I choose to wake up every morning? Why do I choose to make the most out of the 24 hours a day that I'll never get back? And then I realized, even if loss is incurable, sadness isn't. There's gonna be things that pain me more than losing Ozzy, losing family, losing friends, losing loved ones, saying goodbye. So why bother to do it if no amount of happiness will ever measure to that pain? It's because I live for the moments before the inevitability of heartbreak hits. I live for the 5-minute walks outside with Ozzy, the goodnight hugs to my mom and dad, the 10-kill victory royales in Fortnite, the Bears 5, maybe 6 wins in a season, and I live for love. My personal stition still follows me to this day, but it seems like less bad things have been happening. I think it's just the way that I see things, though, because everything ends eventually, but maybe if I start seeing each day as a new beginning, a vanilla custard isn't so bad after all.